we should make up, baby. Hey, hey, hey. How are y'all doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? Hey, Star Fam. How are we doing? Oh, I did not share it here. I'm so sorry. I'm like, I shared this somewhere. Where did I share it? I shared it on Instagram. I didn't share it on Facebook. Sorry for everybody who's gotten a late notification. I want to make a checklist. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out, get a whiteboard today, and I'm going to make a YouTube checklist before every video because I always forget something. I always forget to share. I always forget to go live while I'm on this freaking thing. It's always something. Always something. But I'm here. What did you guys think of this episode? The premiere episode of season 3 of The Family Chantel. Let's get into it. What did you guys think? What's up, Tenard? Hey, Tony. Hey, Relly. What's up, Pink Petals? Hey, Michelle. Hey, Nia. Hey, Dr. M. Hey, Michelle. Hey, I said, hey, Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Hey, XO Miss Sanchez. Hey, Marianne. Hey, Shannon. You know it. You know it. Oh, what's going on with my light? Something is different today. Something is different today. Like my lighting. I don't know why. I chose a lighter lip gloss. Is that it? Oh, my liner. Okay, my lip liner is a little lighter too. Because I'm like, I look very different. Not saying I look bad, but I'm like, something's different here. I feel like I'm into it though. Very chill, cozy vibes today. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Don't forget to come on in the room with your likes. Thank you, Tony. Hey, Graciela. Hey, Aza. Hey. I did. Oh, hold on. I thought I showed you guys. It didn't post? Let me check my community tab because I posted it to my community tab. Facebook, what are you? Not Facebook. What is this? YouTube. What are you doing to me? Didn't I thought I posted it to my community tab? Home, library. Is it under library? Your channel, community. Yeah, I posted it. Did you guys check my community tab? Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. And these are the pumpkins that I got from the pumpkin patch that I went to with my mom. It's so cute. It's so cute. Listen, because after my last live, I went to I went to Bath and Body Works right after, right? But I jumped on, and I'll and I'll let you guys when I'll do it next time because I had such a great time. My really good friend Joe, he hosts a reality TV show recap, and he was hosting on Clubhouse, and he was hosting a reality TV show Clubhouse chat about the Real Housewives of Potomac, and I jumped in there. He made me one of the moderators, which was a good time. We had a really good time, and I ended up being on there longer than I intended. But I was able to get to Bath and Body Works like right before they closed, and I was able to find my candle right away. I was able to get the candle discounted because yesterday, I didn't know until I went in there that yesterday was the last day for the candle sale. I mean, they're going to come up with new sales, later on in the weekend. But yesterday was the last day for the candle sale. And he was just like, you guys are lucky because they extended it. It was supposed to be over on, I think, Sunday, right? Yeah, it's supposed to be over on Sunday, but they extended it to Monday. And then he was just like, there's going to be another candle sale this weekend. So I think I might go back to get some more candle sales. But I think I might just get like 2 and then save up my coins for the one in December because that's when I become a peppermint hoe. Everything is peppermint. I'm starting a little, yeah, this is my winter candy apple, but I got my peppermint lotion up there. Everything is peppermint. So I am looking forward to that. But I was like literally me and my mom, the last 2 people in there to get a candle. Like right before they were about to close, because I'm from Philly and I don't know if it's a West Coast thing, but I just don't know stores to close so early. Like Bath and Body Works was closing at 8 p.m. I'm like, I thought you guys are open till like 9:30. That was like the norm for me, like for where I'm from in Philly. But I don't know. I guess it's just different here. But again, I've never been to Bath and Body Works in the evening. I'm normally there like in the afternoon because that's when I enjoy it the most. But yeah, I was just, I just hopped in there at the last minute. I got my candle. It smells delicious. I think I got sweet. It's called Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. It smells absolutely delicious. I told you guys before, I like for my kitchen to smell like a bakery, and it smells just like that. I'm so excited. But while I was in there, I think I might go back and get it. I'm that extra. I might go back and get it. There was like this glitter globe squirrel candle holder, and I was just like, this is a lot. But I think I might go back and get it. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, that was my evening. I got my candle for my pumpkin, and I'm so excited. Oh, I love it. I love it. Marianne said, did I hear that there's something wrong with Bath and Body Works candles? I don't know. I just feel like I heard that somewhere. You ain't heard it from here. You ain't heard it over here. I love my Bath and Body Works. I love my Bath and Body Works. Vicky DC, this is a spinoff from one of the 90 Day Fiance couples. It's called The Family Chantel. It's their third season. It's a really good show. This episode was a little dry, but they showed us a trailer and it looks like there's going to be some interesting things. But it's normally a really good show. That's why I review it, because a lot of us like it, and they normally give. This episode, not so much. LaShonda, once I get my stimulus check, it'll probably go to Bath and Body Works, but I'm still waiting. Joe Biden, what's going on? Where's my money? Where's my money? Every time I call, they're like, we're going to do it, ma'am. 30 days. And 30 days, ma'am. I'm on day 27. Advice Queen said, no, girl. They all closing early now. I was at the mall like, why y'all closing early on a weekday? I'm in Delaware. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's a new thing. Are we still doing pandemic hours? Because I'm so used to like 9:30, 10 p.m. for like these businesses. 8 o'clock? What? Weird, but I don't know. Is it a COVID? Is it still like, are they doing their COVID hours? Is that what's happening? Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. That's okay. Well, it makes sense. But I was just like shocked. I was just like, oh, this is it. You guys are about to close. Hold on. Because even though I know what I'm going in there for, I still like to look around because something may catch my eye, like that glitter globe squirrel candle holder. I didn't know that I needed that until I saw it. And I think if it's still there when I go back, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it because some things are nice, but not a necessity. That squirrel is not a necessity. But if I see it again, it's coming home with me. Coming home with me. Hey, Indy said, hi, Nikki. Can you please shout out UK? Oh, UK Black History Month. The theme this year is proud to be. Thank you. Absolutely. Shout out to my UK family and my UK subscribers. Happy Black History Month. I'm proud to be me. And I hope you are as well. Yes. Proud to be Black and beautiful. That's right. That is right. Oh, I love that. Oh, you got a good season for Black History Month. We're not even going to get into our short Black History Month, and it's hella cold. Like we're not sun people. Our Black History Month should have been in June. Damn, even May. You know what I mean? We're sun people. You give us one of the coldest months anywhere. Thanks a lot. But shout out to my UK people. Happy Black History Month. Love you, family. Me too, Michelle. I'm the same way. Listen, I'm a peppermint hoe. I'm a holiday hoe. I'm a pumpkin spice hoe. I'm a Bath and Body Works hoe. I'm a lot of hoes. I'm a lot of hoes for a lot of things. I'm a glitter hoe. I'm a sequins hoe. I'm a drag queen hoe. I'm a rainbow hoe. I'm a Spa hoe. I love me a spa. I love me a spa. I'm a travel hoe. I love to travel. I'm a lot of hoes for a lot of things. What time is it? Dr. M said they did the same thing to me 2 years ago. They overtaxed me 3 years ago, took 800 from my paycheck. They only just got to me last month. I was heated. Yeah. When they make mistakes with your money, they take forever. When you make a mistake with your money that you got to pay to them, oh, child, they on your heels. Or sometimes they just take it. I'm like, oh, I had no idea I owed you. Well, there you go. Thanks for sending me the letter. Child, it is a mess. Yeah, but I ain't hear nothing bad about Bath and Body Works. I'm gonna tell you right now. If Bath and Body Works gets canceled, I'll follow along. It's gonna take me a minute. It's gonna take me a minute. So I need whatever basement y'all have the owners of Bath and Body Works locked in. I need you to put another lock on that damn door. Don't let them out. Don't let them out if they're problematic. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, God. What is this? Hold on, guys. I may have an editor. We will see. Fingers crossed. I got some meetings going on. Going to try to do something different for the channel. And I told you guys about my second channel coming up. So, going to hopefully have an extra hand helping me get this stuff together. Tony said, "Oh my, OMG, Nikki! Imagine you having your child during a holiday like Christmas or in the fall. Lord, those parties will be lit. This is the thing. My baby has to come in September, and that's it. Uh-uh. That's it. I'm not having an October baby because of my mother. My mother is not going to share that month with anybody in our family. I'm not going to have a November baby because that's when I like to do all of like my fall at like not my fall, but like my holiday stuff. That's when I start getting ready for Christmas. So I don't want to have the November baby because that's my Christmas preparation. Also Thanksgiving, which is or Indigenous Celebration Day. That is a very, celebratory time for me. And that's when I like to do all my shopping and my putting together and, fun within that season. I don't want to be, either pregnant or, about to give birth during that time because that's for me. This is my season, September through December. But I'll have a September baby, right? Because then I can have my baby, going with me, being a part of these things and events. Oh wait, can I have a fresh baby out like that at like holiday events and stuff? Can you have a fresh baby at Marshall's? Is that too soon to like, the baby is like 2 months? Is that too soon to have them like out shopping and stuff? Let me know because I don't know. But yeah, so they can't come in October or November, and they cannot come in December. It is a hard enough time with me sharing my birthday month with Jesus Christ. I cannot share my birthday month with another person. I can't. No. Like my birthday month celebrations is already cut short because of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So I want to at least those 2 weeks, let them be about me. So September, they can come any other month leading up to September. After that, like September 31st, if you're not here, you got to wait until January. And knowing me and my big age, I might have twins. So can you imagine? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Mm-mm. And because it's the shortest month, stuff, people. It's the shortest month. Oh yeah, both of my sisters are born in March. March is hell. Any month where two family members are born in that same month, it's hell for anybody around them. It's hell. I hate March. Hate it. I can't wait to get out of it. Cannot wait to get out of it. It's so stressful because they are, first of all, they're Pisces. Do I need to say anything else? Not only are they Pisces, they're the kind of girls who are just like, no, I don't want you guys to do anything for me. I'm fine. No, I don't want to like a big thing. No, it's okay. I don't want to do anything. Then, like, the first month of March, they're like, oh, you know what? I really kind of want to take like a quick trip to Paris. But you guys don't have to come if you don't want to. I mean, I know it's last minute, but they really want you to come. And if you don't like, fix your schedule to take this quick trip to Paris, you like ruin their birthday. I hate March. Hate it. Hate it. Just John said August and September are big baby months. People get pregnant during the holidays. My August baby was born during a full moon. Hospital was insane. Wow. Wow. Marianne said, yes, I had my baby in October and that pregnancy was hell in the summer months. Yeah. Yeah, that's the last that they can, if you're not here by September, you got to stay in. You got to stay in. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, Kelly said, did you hear about Colt and Vanessa's loss? Yes, I did. I follow a 90 Day Fiance the Melanated Way, and she posted about that. I did hear. And it's a loss. A loss of a child is very unfortunate. So, my heart goes out to Colt and Vanessa. I'm not a fan of them, but I feel my heart goes out to them. Absolutely. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, you're a March Aries. That's why I like your energy. Shout out to my Pisces subscribers. Sorry, my sisters give y'all a bad name. My God, today. My God, today. My God, today. Hey, Tara. Tara said she'll be in such shock with the first baby. She won't know. Day of the week, month from the first year. Child. I just want to know if I can have my fresh baby in Marshalls. Oh, okay. I'm going to try. Hazifi? As either, first of all, see, I'm Black American, so I want to say Hazifi, but I feel like that's wrong. So I'm going to say Halazify, Dalamini. Beautiful. Beautiful name. Thank you so much for commenting. Said my brother is born on the 24th of December. Cousin is the 30th and mine is the 31st. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. But you know what? Somebody like me, I would have a Christmas birthday. And I would expect people to show up. I would expect one of my best friends, she was born on December 25th. She's a Christmas baby. She's never had a birthday party. She's like, everybody's out of school, so nobody, and it's the holiday. So if people are traveling, and then it's also the winter because we're from Philly. So she's like, who is coming over to like celebrate my birthday? So all of her birthday celebrations have been like, just with her family. She's never had a birthday party. Never, never, never. Midwife Crystal said, crazy labor and delivery season everywhere is during the summer. It's a struggle. Although for the past year, it's been all around busy with quarantine babies. Yes. Yes. I love them quarantine babies. Dr. M said, yeah, working in the hospital on a full moon is crazy. Trust and believe you will see and hear some wild S, let alone during the summer months. Ciao. Ciao. We will see. We will see. So what did you guys think of this episode? For those who watched, what did you guys think of the family Chantel? Very true. I feel like my mom's going to get on my nerves. I feel like she's going to get on my nerves. Hey, Rain. Me too. Me too. That live took an unexpected turn. Oh, Sarah, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. But you know what? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something. still celebrate anyhow. I would still plan something. I would still do something just because why not? Right? The last 2 years have been very unexpected for us. Very unexpected. Things have changed. Nothing has gone back to normal. Why not? I feel like because of the way the world is going, if you are December 24th, December 25th, December 30th, 31st baby, January 1st baby, I'd say still throw something. You may be surprised who shows up because people are going to be like, you know what? Why not? Why not? I'm going to our birthday party on Christmas. I'm going to a Christmas Eve birthday party. Why the hell not? When am I going to be able to do that again? The planet might explode next year. Let me just go now. Unfortunately, because of what's happening in the world, people are going to start taking risks and doing things they haven't done before. And I feel like you guys will benefit from it. So throw that party, have it. Have a birthday celebration the same time as Jesus Christ. Why not? Why not? Why not? Do it. Oh, today I'm just drinking apple juice. Like half apple juice, half water. And am I the only person who can't do that? I can't drink apple juice straight. It's way too sweet for me. But I could do half apple juice, half water. Tony said, I'm against my birthday this year, turning a milestone, and will be locked in my room. Listen, you better not. You better not. You better celebrate. You better do it big. Do it big. Guys, do you realize that those of us who have survived living in a pandemic, that's not an easy thing to do? That's not an easy thing to do. You better celebrate your survival. You made it. You made it when so many other people didn't. Celebrate and celebrate big. Celebrate and celebrate big. That's a great milestone. So many people are not going to reach that. Celebrate and celebrate big. Midwife Crystal said, Pedro is obviously so much more comfortable with the camera. He's a pure comedian. Yeah, he's a lot comfortable now. I think he's also in a better place with Chantel's family. So that's why, we get a little bit more of like a positive energy from him. Because before, when he was always on the outskirts with that family, we just wasn't, you could not see that. You could not get that side of him. But now that they're in a much better place, he seems really comfortable and more enjoyable to watch. Yeah, Greta, I'm the same way. I got to dilute everything. Like, I don't know how people do lemonade. Like, how do y'all do lemonade? I can't do it. Anyway, let's get into this review because I could talk to you guys about anything all day. How in the hell did Pedro get skinny in quarantine? Everybody I know gained like 30 pounds. He lost 30. How? What was he doing? What was going on? Because Pedro is skinty. Ciao. Sorry, got a text. And you can see what kind of text that was by my reaction. But yeah, how did Pedro get skinny in quarantine? I was like, and he looks like how he looked when we first met him, right? Like young little boy is skinny Pedro. Wow. I'm like, you got skinny in quarantine? You and your wife. It seems like, to be honest with you, this whole cast lost weight while being quarantined. It looks like that because everybody looks significantly slimmer. The only person who has gained weight, which makes sense considering what we all have went through, is Fall. Fall is the only one who has gained weight. Winter has lost weight. Chantel and Pedro have lost weight. Miss Karen and Mr. Karen have lost weight. Fall is the only one who seemed to have picked up the weight, but everybody else has lost weight. How? Y'all were not stressed? How did y'all do it? I'm shocked. I am absolutely shocked. We were all stress eating and they were eating less. Wow. I'm not hating, right? Because mama looked good. Mama looked good, but there was absolutely no reason for one, Chantel to be in this hot pink bikini and for Pedro and Chantel to be washing his car. Here is why. They never washed it. They never washed the car. Pedro put a little bit of water on the car and just rubbed it down. Him and Chantel played with the rag that the towel or whatever that they were using to wash the car. And then he said, "Okay, Pinky, let's go inside." I'm like, "You did not wash the car. So what was this scene for?" Are they starting an OnlyFans? Like, what is happening? Because there's a huge 90 Day Fiance to porn pipeline that happens with this cast and OnlyFans. So is that what they were doing? Were they giving us a preview of what we were going to see? Because it absolutely made no sense. No sense for her to be in this bikini and for them to be outside washing the car if they weren't even going to do it. Literally rubbed the roof of the car and said, "Okay, Pinky, let's go in." And again, not hating because she looked good. She looked, listen, if I, was snatched like that, I would probably, what, I'm lying. I do that now. But I would do it too. You know what I mean? But I'm like, don't play me. Just be like, I look good. I want to show this off. Just walk around the house in that. But don't try to like give us some ridiculous reason for why she's dressed like that, other than to say, or other than the flaunt your great body. Just do it. You don't need to throw this fake storyline in there that you guys are washing the car when you actually never even do it. Since we're here, I think her boobs are real, guys. I think that Chantel has real boobs. I know this like a big thing where everybody thinks that she has gotten plastic surgery. Listen, I'm not denying, I'm not saying that she did or she didn't, right? But I will say the boobs look real to me as somebody who carries some hefty bazongas. They move in a way that is familiar. That is very familiar, because one thing that I will say about real boobs is that real boobs move like the ocean, right? You can see all of the water and fat, wherever is in this, you can see that wave. You can see it everywhere you walk. Bam, bam, bam. It's waving. When the boobies are not real, when they're implants, they move like melons in a shopping bag, cantaloupes to be specific, in a shopping bag. That's their movement. Real rigid and tough, right? Beautiful, but just rigid and tough. But when you got the real ones, it's ocean. It's a waterbed. Waterbed titties. That's what it is. And especially when her husband cupped them and lifted them, I'm like, that's waterbed titties for you. I feel like they're waterbed titties. And that means the real deal. So I feel like those are real. And I think people are just shocked because they don't believe that boobs could get that big on a smaller person. But I'm telling you, that happens often. I think the thing with women who are naturally blessed, right, in the boobie area, we dress differently than women who have wanted breasts for a very long time, a certain size, and get surgery to achieve that. They wear it in a way, they wear their breasts in a way of some kind of as pride, right? A prize. I finally got what I wanted. So now all of my clothing has been created to fit that. When you are naturally blessed like that, it is viewed as by the rest of society as a curse, right? So you spend the majority of your life trying to cover it up, when people who wanted it flash it a bit. Not saying that that's a bad thing, but that's normally what happens. But when you naturally have a body like that, you want to cover that up because of advances that are made to you by men and boys your age when you're very young, and how women and especially older women perceive you and try to say what you're doing. Oh, she's being fast, and all of those things that come with looking like that and being perceived one way. You like to just cover that up and hide it. So you might not know that there are a lot of slim women with huge breasts, but they put so much on and cover so much up just so you cannot think of them one way. So I think they're the real deal. I think people are just shocked to see somebody that size with that body frame with large with I'm trying to say it in a way with just big titties and a small frame. People are shocked to see that, and also shocked to see that she accessorizes that, because it's just not something that normally big titty women do. It's just not, and that's just because of society and how we are treated, um especially when we're very young. But I think those are the real deal. It's giving me waterbed. It's giving me waterbed. I have super chat from Midwife Crystal. Midwife Crystal said on Bears All, Pedro said he gained a ton of weight during quarantine and had a serious health scare. He got into martial arts after that. Really? Thank you so much for the super chat. Did he share what the health scare was? Thank you so much, Midwife Crystal. Thank you so much. But yeah, those are waterbed titties, guys. Those are the real deal. Let's get into Miss Karen popping up on her son unannounced with a camera crew. So Royal, creepy Royal, after last season, him and Angenette have not talked to his family. They've called, they've reached out, they want to mend fences, and he has just him and Angenette have rejected all of their advances. So Miss Karen pops up over to his house in the middle of the night, or probably early in the morning, with a camera crew. Gets there, she's banging on the door, he's not answering, so she calls him and he finally answers. She says, while fully mic'd, looking at the camera crew, please, can you get this mic off of me, because I want to have a private conversation with my son. You brought a camera crew to his front door. You ain't want to have no private conversation. If you wanted to have a private conversation with your son, you would have done it without bringing a camera crew. Before I get to what Royal said, I want to say this. Is Royal and Angenette not talking to you, one, because of how you guys treated them when you were filming together, and because you have not reached out to them until it was around filming time? That's what it's giving me. It's giving like you guys are just starting to reach out now because the show was filming now, and you probably need everybody, and everybody was probably booked for this season, and because they are the one that because what is his name? I was going to call him Pedro. Royal and Angenette are the holdouts. Everybody's trying to reach them, because to me it just seems very weird that now with the camera crew you decide to go over to your son's house. It's 3 months. You obviously live within a drivable different distance from each other. This is the first time you've popped up to come see him, and you've done it with the camera crew. I need more to the story. I need to hear their side, to be quite honest with you, because it's giving, I don't really want to deal with you unless it's a check involved. I don't really care about what happens, but the show is about to start filming. So can we meet up and let's start doing all of this? You're calling me about filming schedules, but you're not calling me about healing our family. I could be reading into it, but it's just very weird that you haven't talked to your son for 3 months and then you just decide to go to his place with a camera crew to talk to him. That's the problem, it seems to be. And then she takes the mic off of her. She asks him to take a mic off of her because she wants to have a private conversation with her son, but she's on camera. It's on camera being filmed. It's just really weird that you want to have a private conversation, but you're there with a camera crew. I will say, when he answered her phone call, he just started screaming and saying, "Don't call me, don't call me, don't call me." I'm concerned for Angenette. Royal, it's something about him. It's something about just, I don't know. It's something about him. When we watched last season, I was just like, his behaviors and the way he was acting when he almost beat up the cameraman last season. I don't know. It's just very weird, how he acts. And I don't feel comfortable with him and Jeanette in that situation. Because even Miss Karen said, she was just like, I was finally able to talk to my son, and I'm not in the same place that he is. He's still upset about some things. And then she took a deep breath and she was like, they need to go to couples counseling because some things just cannot be fixed on their own. They need to meet with somebody because there are issues. Yeah, and the issue is your son. And the issue is your son. It's I don't know, something about that just did not sit right with me. And I'm thinking of what we got from that man last season, and her going over to the house. It's like it looks like nobody's in there. Shades are down. It looks dark. And then, she finally talks to him. And what she takes away from that is that him and his wife need couples counseling because something is going on in their marriage. I don't feel comfortable with Angenette being there. Just I don't know. It just didn't sit right with me. Anyway, Chantel has finally graduated. Thank you, Lord. Now Pedro can get out of that warehouse that he was so heartbroken to have to go back to. But I will say this, Pedro, you were not kind to Chantel when she cried to you about failing her nursing test because you were upset that you had to go back to the warehouse. Now she's graduated and you haven't worked on anything. She's saying, well, I kept my part of the deal. I graduated. Now you have to find a career. That whole time when she was going to college or, training to be a nurse and studying to be a nurse, you should have been looking for a career. You should have had a career at this point or been going to trade school right along with her. I know ITT Tech ain't that much. So Tone Institute will not break your wallet. You could have been learning to be an engineer, a plumber, something. But now that it's come to the part where she is done with nursing school, she is now an official nurse, you can finally come out of the warehouse. But you have not done anything that whole time to be able to get yourself out of the warehouse. So now she's telling you, you have to find a career. You should have been finding a career that whole time. You should have been doing something. He's like, yes, I know, Pinky. I have to find a career. What were you doing? You were brought to near tears when she told you that she did not pass her nursing test so that you would have to be in the warehouse for at least another year. And you fell apart. You're like, I'm not mad at you, Pinky, but I'm just mad that you have to stay in, that you have to do another year of school and I have to do another year at the warehouse. Okay, well, she's done. You can leave the warehouse, but are you prepared to leave the warehouse? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. I love fall and winter's confessionals. I love fall and winter's confessionals because when Paul was just like, ain't nobody in my family spent 12 years in college. And then he just started laughing. And he was like, wait, you got to cut that out because Chantel is going to kill me, right? Then he starts talking about Winter. And he's like, well, I love her and I'm happy that she was able to do that. Now nobody can call her a dumb AB. And Winter was just like, I was upset and I've apologized for that. And then he looked at her, he was like, yeah, talk her up. Talk our sister up. I love their banter and I love the relationships that they have as siblings. Listen, siblings fight, they're in and they're out, but they love each other because I love the fact that he was just like, talk our sister up, big her up. She did good, big her up. And he watched her compliment Chantel in a confessional. And I don't know, it was a fun moment. And I really, really love that. I love their banter. I love their relationship. I enjoy fall and winter's confessionals. How long are you supposed to wear braces? I have never in my life worn braces before. I will say I went through middle school wanting them because, it was a season when everybody thought that braces were cool. I remember one of my good friends used to decorate her braces. Like they would like color coordinate her braces with her outfits. So she would like change up her rubber bands and all that stuff. And I was just like so jealous because I just thought she looked so cool. So I'm not hating on braces. And also, excuse me, I know nothing about them. But what is blowing me, right? Pedro's sister, she's had braces for a very long time. I thought you were only supposed to have them for a year. I feel like we met her with braces, right? I feel like she's been wearing braces for it has to be like a decade. It has to be like a decade, at least, because I don't remember her without them. I do not remember this woman without braces. How long are you supposed to wear them? Is there a limit? I feel like she's past that limit. I feel like she's past that limit. So anyway, Pedro's messy sister is on this season, and she is just going to continue to grow and be growing her messiness. So she lets us know that she got was stuck in New York with Alejandro. You're right. She did what a lot of people did. She did what a lot of women did. Let me tell you something. I know a few women who accidentally got quarantined with their man. Get the hell out of here. That's no accident. You knew the borders was closing. You knew the restrictions were going to be put down. You knew what was happening. I just wanted to take a risk and just see. I thought I would be able to come back to the DR. No, you didn't. You knew what you were doing. You made sure that was a happy accident, wasn't it? So she was quarantined with Alejandro for about 4 months because the borders were closed in New York, and she was not able to come back to the DR. Unfortunately. But she had her little mini vacation with her man during the pandemic, and then she came back. Her mom still hates Alejandro. Alejandro is still not liked by Pedro, so we're going to have that drama this season. But now that she's finally back in the DR, she has decided that she wants breast implants. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do feel like there's something wrong with the doctor that's going to do her surgery. Here is why. The first thing he said is that the breast surgery is not painful at all. I'm sorry. I've never had any kind of surgery, but I just feel like if you have to put me under anesthesia, it's because you don't want me to feel something. And I feel like what I'm going to feel is going to be painful. Like, she's not going to be awake and aware when you are literally cutting skin from her body, lifting up that skin and forcing in a foreign object into her body and sewing it back. I feel like there's going to be some pain. I feel like she's going to need some Vicodin and some rest. I feel like that's on the horizon. I don't understand. Breast implant surgery not being painful. I couldn't believe he said oh, it's painless. What kind of breast implant surgery is y'all doing in the DR? Are all your surgeries painless, pain-free? If so, I'll see you this winter. But yeah, that threw me. I was like, it's painful. It's painless. It's not painful at all. You're a whole surgeon, and you said that with your chest. Okay. Anyway, so that's her spiel this episode, and Karima was with her because Karima is going to be the silent, messy partner again with her this season. So then we hop back and we end with Chantel's graduation party or graduation gathering or graduation cookout. And at this graduation cookout, Chantel is dressed in a New Year's Eve party dress. I would love to live in Chantel's world for just a day. Just a day, because this woman, I don't know why she's not on YouTube, because she has big influencer vlogger energy. I don't know why she's not on this platform. I don't understand, because I feel like she would fit so perfectly here. I just get influencer vlogger energy from her. So anyway, while she's in her glitter bodycon New Year's dress, Ja walks up with Winter, and it's a little awkward for everybody because I guess the last time they saw Ja, they were cussing out Winter and Ja about being with a guy who has lied to her about having children, which to me is a huge red flag, but it seems to be okay with Winter. I feel like she's suffering with some kind of low self-esteem. It's just a bit, Winter. Not a lot. I feel like you're getting better, but I think you accept certain things that I feel like you would not have accept if you were more happy about your appearance. And I just have to be honest with that. I'm taking that from last season and the way you have expressed how you felt about yourself. I feel like if you felt a little differently, I don't think you would have stayed in this relationship. So anyway, he comes, and I'm going to say this. I feel like Fall is going to be the messy character this season. I feel like he's going to be Mr. Messy because Ja and Winter sit down and everybody's looking around, being real silent, and like playing like fake nice, like niceties, these little fake niceties. Hi, you look so great. Oh my God, so good to see you. Yeah. Mhm. And so Fall goes, well, there's an elephant in the room. There's a huge elephant in this room. So that opens up the conversation. And Chantel is like, yeah, the last time we saw you, it wasn't good. So you can't just come here and sit down and act like everything is okay. And then the episode ends there. And it seems like we're going to get into more of this sit down, this awkward graduation cookout or gathering. We're going to get into a bit more of that probably at the beginning of the next episode. I will say this episode was dry boots. I will give it that. I tried my hardest to find something to talk about. I will give you that. So this is more of a recap of the actual episode. The trailer looks good. And I feel like, unfortunately, with this season, it's probably going to be dry until we get to the girls' trip. And I don't know how long that's going to be. Because then that's when Pedro's sister says that he slept with Karima, and then we're going to get the fallout after that. So I really don't think we're going to get too many great episodes until that girls' trip. So I'm gonna try my best. I will say this time next week, this is going to be my Bachelorette, the new season. This is going to be their time slot. And I may do the Family Chantel after. I may do a live for that show after, but I just have a feeling until we get to that girls trip, I don't think these episodes are going to be good. I think it's just going to be dry and just more fluff until we get to the mess. What do you guys think? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Midwife Crystal said that whole garden hose scene, they made it all more complicated than it had to be. It was just weird. I just felt like they threw in some sexiness. I don't know why. Maybe to bring in more viewers. I don't know. But I'm like, none of it was necessary. None of it was necessary. Denard said, I was like, wait, are they attaching the hose in the apartment and sending it through the back balcony? Absolutely. Absolutely. When you can just go to a car wash and get it done for $10. But Chantel needed to be in this hot pink bikini with the jean shorts rolled down up her behind. We just needed to have that scene. I honestly feel like a producer was just like, we have to get Chantel in a bikini. How can we do that? Because it just didn't make any sense. It's definitely, hey, Arnold, it's definitely a pipeline. It's definitely a pipeline. All but like Angela and Michael. Those are the only two people from the 90 Day Fiancé franchise who are not porn stars, who are not on OnlyFans. Let me tell you something. I am in no way kink shaming, right? I will say the 90 Day Fiancé reality stars porn on OnlyFans is very unexpected. It's very unexpected, especially Andre and Elizabeth. They have a community that they market to. And I'm like, how do you find that this is your fan base? Like, what did you do to alert them that this is the kind of content that they would be into? Because it's like, oh, there's porn, and then there's, oh, what's happening here? What are we? Oh, this is very specific. What is going on? So I don't know. I don't know if that's what's happening, but ciao. Very weird. Aurelie said, I'm wondering why Pedro and Chantel lives at that same tiny apartment. I feel like they're playing poor. Because this is the thing, right? And this is what happened on Vanderpump Rules, which is why the show just wasn't good anymore. They were good. The cast was good when they were actually poor. When they started to make money, you could see that they were faking being poor, or faking being working class and broke and not really having it, like living paycheck to paycheck. But then it just didn't make sense anymore, right? This is your third season of your own reality TV show. You're an ensemble cast, but you two are the leads. Let's be real. It's the family Chantel. This show is built around Chantel and Pedro's relationship and, the crazy members that come along with it. But this is the family Chantel. So you guys are not making 90 Day Fiance ensemble cast money. You're making my own spinoff TV show money. So they are in no way broke, which is probably why Pedro has not run out to get a job. Because why? Why? When I'm making it a million, at least up to $1 million a year on this TV show, why am I going out to get a job? I'm making $1 million a year. I don't have any financial responsibilities of a child. I don't have a business. I don't have all of this stuff that I have to pay out. He's literally just sitting on $1 million while they still live in this tiny apartment in Atlanta. The math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually do have a home. Because Pedro was just like, yeah, now we can go start looking for homes now that Chantel is, done with college. I'm like, looking for homes, or now you can start filming in the actual home that you live in. I feel like they're playing poor. I don't think they live at that apartment. I think that they probably still pay the rent or whatever and just use it for filming. But then the show is going to pay for that. If they're only using that place for filming, the show will basically probably pay what they would pay to film there. It's probably their rent for that small, like that tiny Atlanta apartment. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be shocked. And also, another reason why I don't think that they live there is because how dangerous would it be for them to be filming and living in the same apartment that they're filming and sharing this show with the world, right? It would be dangerous to live in a place that you're actually filming on a TV show. That's why with all the B-rolls of these TV shows that you see, like especially on the Real Housewives, I always told you guys, the home that they showed for Kyle is not her actual home. That's just a B-roll from some home in the area, but that is not her actual home. Because for safety reasons, they don't want to show you where the cast actually lives. So I wouldn't be surprised if Pedro and Chantel don't actually live there, or they lived there at one point, but moved out eventually and probably just keep this show, or TLC pays for that apartment's rent or whatever for a year while they film there. That's what I think. What do you guys think? Anissa said, those boobs look real. I was skinny with G cups like that. I'm telling you. Right now, I gotta be a triple XYZ, right? But even when I was smaller, the girls were there and they were heavy. They were heavy. So that's big titty life. That's big, real titty life. Marianne said, and Mama Chantel had to have her sparkly mask on when she went over to find out why her son has not called her and texted her. Somebody on Twitter said that she was giving Rhythm Nation. They were like, what in the Rhythm Nation is going on here? Aurelie said, I wonder why Pedro and Chantel. Oh, yeah, I got that one. Hey, Dr. M. Dr. M said, I know quite a number of people who are skinny and have big boobs. They are jiggly and proportional to the person's body. Sometimes they're not, right? Or at least that's how that person feels. My friend, very small, huge boobs, like huge. And everybody was just like, oh my goodness. Oh, I know you feel like you saw them. And she was like, absolutely not. As soon as she got the money, and as soon as her insurance covered most of the surgery, she got it done. She got a, what is it? It's not breasts. It's not a lift. what is it called? It's a breast reduction surgery. Oh my God. She's so much happier with a smaller chest. She was just like, I've tried to lose weight. They won't go anywhere. And she was like, I'm not getting any more skinnier than this. Like, I'm not losing any more weight. Like, this is it. This is where I'm stopping because this is unhealthy to be, for her size. She was like, for me, it's unhealthier to be smaller than this, but the breasts are not going anywhere. The butt is leaving, the thighs are leaving, but not the breast. So she was just like, I'm done. This is what I'm doing. And she's so much happier. So that does happen too. Marianne said, not only does she has boobs, but she has hips too. Usually when you say woman with big boobs, they don't have hips. So that's rare. Maybe some people don't believe it, but I know real boobs when I see them. Yeah, she just has a great body. And I think people just want to deny that that's real, because in this day and age, people are getting surgery to look like that. But I'm like, there are people who are naturally built like that. There are people who are naturally built with big chests. There are people who are naturally built with a big backside. Like, not every big butt that you see, guys, is, what did you call it? Brazilian? Is it a Brazilian butt lift? Not every big butt that you see is surgical. Like, go to a Black family cookout. All them aunties are built like them video girls. They just don't make a big deal out of it. But I think that's the thing. If you see somebody who looks like that, it's like, no way you're born like that naturally. Where do you get the prototype from, though? Like, where's the inspiration come from? Bodies that are naturally like that. Manami said, I think they seem so natural because she gained a little weight, so they got fatter and more wiggly. I'm trying, Miss Sanchez said. Miss Sanchez said, Nikki, you were doing God's work by making the best of this slow episode. Yeah, I honestly think, and that's unfortunate for them, because I honestly think this season will not pick up until the girls' trip. That's when we're going to get all of the good stuff. Because if you remember in the trailer, all the good stuff that we saw was from this girls' trip and the aftermath of that. So I think it's going to be a slow burner this season. And that's not the best thing to do, especially right now. We want some content. Very peculiar. Very peculiar. Oh my gosh. Midwife Crystal, this is Pedro. He said his blood pressure was ridiculously high. He was at a high risk for stroke or heart attack. Ooh, chow. Marianne said, oh, what was he eating? Because he did not see. Oh, wow. That's, whew. Wow. Glad he did what he needed to do and that he's better. Marianne said, Karen can't see anything bad that she's ever done. As far as she's concerned, her hands are clean. And she'll always cloak it with, I do this because I love my children. No, you're being messy. And now you're being messy for a big check. I'm telling you guys, that's the only reason why I review these reality TV shows and don't feel any way about it, right? Here's why. Like I say it all the time. Nobody is on TV like by way of force. You're on TV because you want to be there. You're on TV, you're acting a fool, you're going along with these storylines because you want to be there, because you want to make money off of this, because you like the attention. So, although I think Miss Karen is a loving mother, I think she loves her kids, but you also are doing things that may harm your kids for a reality TV show check. And also for the attention that comes from this TV show. Because if your son does not want to talk to you, if your son doesn't want anything to do with this show, why are you taking a camera crew to his front door? You made that decision. I don't care if a producer talked you into it. You're an adult and you made that decision as a mother to do that to your son, who it's very apparent he did not want anything to do with the show. And he realized that being around you, he has to be a part of this show, right? So he realized that being with his family comes to show. If you don't want anything to do with the show, then you're going to have to make the tough decision and to cut your family off. And I think that's what he did. Midwife Crystal said, I think Royal and Angenette aren't trying to be used for the show's ratings anymore. Yep. Yep. O'Reilly said Royal doesn't want his lies to come out on national TV. That's another thing I agree with. Because one thing Angenette did do was expose her husband. Every confessional, she was talking about him, and sometimes to his face in the confessional. So that's another thing, right? Don't want to be a part of this messy TV show. And I also don't want to get exposed on national TV and give her and give Angenette an out. Because with that TV show comes money, comes a fan base, comes independent ways of making money outside of the show. And a lot of times men do not like women that they are in relationships with to start either making money or making more than them, because then that gives them a sense of independence, and they don't necessarily have to rely on them financially anymore. And that is something that if a lot of men lose that, they lose control. And a lot of them like control over their relationships, and so they do that financially. So with this show would have given Angenette a lot of independence like we were seeing last season. But he said hell to the no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. It's Ray said, I didn't remember this show. I didn't remember this show was coming back. These families are a mess, a hot mess. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, Aurelia. Aurelia said it's weird that Pedro said that he now likes the warehouse. I think because he's actually not working there anymore. I honestly think they're living off the TV show money. So he's going to go with this warehouse line or this warehouse storyline so that he can have some phantom job that we never see him actually go to, but we'll see him coming in from that job. Vanderpump Rules all over again. Yeah, I felt bad because out of everything on that show that's fake, that was actually real. And he was like, I'm mad, Pinky, because I have to go back to the warehouse. I'm like, comfort your wife. Comfort your wife, because at the end of the day, and she explained it this season, the reason why it took her so long to go to college is because to finish nursing school is because she was paying for it on her own, out of pocket, while filming a TV show, while also going to college full time, and then taking that money that she needed to put into school to put into getting Pedro over here to America. So you're the reason, bro, or one of the many reasons why it has taken her so long to graduate. Hey, Stephania. Stephania said, Pedro really does remind me of the plumber from Martin. I know I'm not the only one. Wait a minute. Yes. Yes. I see it. I see it. Oh my gosh. Get out of here, Stephania. Michelle said, I wonder if Pedro does streaming since he plays a lot of video games. I mean, he is a reality star with a funny personality, so he could be a streamer. I don't know. I think a lot of men, that is like their therapy. I think a lot of men they just love those video games and they don't have to be making any kind of money from it, but they will sit on there for hours and just spend time with their internet friends, their streamer friends, playing these video games. So I wouldn't be shocked if he wasn't. I wouldn't be. Marianne said, let's talk about Karima saying that she is happy for her friend getting surgery because she definitely needs it. What shade? I'm hoping that something got lost in translation because that was very shady. And I'm like, Karima, what's going on? I just think that it was just lost in translation. What's up, Veronica? Aurelie said, has Paul even had his own college degree? No, but he's trying to get the rap thing off the ground. He's trying to get the rap thing off the ground. XO Miss Sanchez said, I feel bad for Ja getting in with this family. I don't. Here's why. He came back. He saw how they listen, he knew how this family treated him before the cameras. Then he came onto the show with the cameras, agreed to film, and then he came back. And if you have noticed, at least within the trailer, he has a whole different personality now. He's doing all this talking. He's in confessionals. He's going back and forth. He's wearing his hat, his Black Israelite hat. Winter is... Oh my God. Winter is in a relationship with the Black Israelite. That's one thing I want to say about the show. This show has its dry moments, right? But here we have this dysfunctional family. We got another dysfunctional family in the Dominican Republic. And now we have a Black Israelite joining the cast. Where else could you find this? Where else could you find this? Because Ja is going to be a star this season. He's going to be a star this season. And I think he recognizes that because he's never talked this much before. But he is talking, he is filming. I said, oh, we all try to make this a family thing. It's giving Kardashians. It's giving Kardashians. Midwife Crystal said, I love River, also known as Fall. He called into 90 Day, the Melanated Way virtual party, and was hilarious. Really? Oh my God. He seems like I have to check that out. He seems like a very fun character. A very fun character. I love that part where he broke up laughing about saying Chantel took her 12 years to graduate. He was like, don't put that in there, man. She's going to be mad at me. He's fun. He's like the joy. And I got to be honest with you, he's the normal in this cast. You need a normal person. And he's the only normal person aside from Winner. But now she's getting mixed up with Ja. So we don't know what she's going to be talking about. Oh my gosh. Michelle said 2 years is the average for braces. Oh, wow. Michelle said if you're lucky, a year. Oh, okay. I had no idea. I had no idea until you were 22. When did you get them on, Dr. M? I had no idea. Hey, Denard. Denard said, I mean, the more jacked up your teeth are, the longer you have to wear them. I had mine for a year and a half. The longest I've seen someone, have them is like 4 years. So this is okay. Okay. What did our teeth look like before? Do you remember? Do you guys remember? I don't. Oh my God, 4 years. Woo! Tony said, yeah. And also, if you took out teeth and you got to push it back together, that's what happened to me. Oh my God, took out 4 to have to move them back in place. Oh, wow. Oh my God, y'all are educating me. Oh, Dr. Rim, you had your braces for in total 6 years. Wow. Okay. Thank you guys. Because I thought it was really weird that she had them on for that long. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, thank you all for educating me. Marianne said, okay, Aurelie, I did not know that, but if you're gonna break the fourth wall here, where Nicole getting that surgery money for that surgery? LOL. Who we talking about? Who? Oh, yes. Okay. I keep on forgetting her name is Nicole because I never acknowledged that lady. She's so negative. She is so negative. She's getting money from the show. They're all living off this show, guys. They are faking like they're working these. They're faking like they're still working class people. They're not. Nobody on this show is working class anymore. Anissa said, I had a breast reduction and I heard the augmentation is much easier to heal from. You know what? I did hear that as well. Midwife Crystal said, Nikki, in real time, her braces are finally off. See her Instagram. Oh, good. Good for, child. She got her braces off and she got some new titties. Oh, Nicole gonna be a mess. New York ain't ready. She did. She does not like Alejandro. I really do think he reminds her of Pedro and Nicole's father. But that healing process, your skin is literally being cut from your body. There's no way that's not going to be painful. Thank you, Denard. Denard said, that makes me concerned. Painless surgery? Absolutely. Dr. Rip said, which doctor lied to, oh wait, which doctor lied to this girl like that? Any kind of surgery is painful and comes with complications. Yes. Thank you guys. I was like, okay, let me go to Chantel's Instagram. Excuse me. Let me go to her Instagram. Because y'all saying she looks great. Chantel, you need to be an influencer. Oh, she's almost at 1 million. Good. She looks great here. But I think she needs better management. No shade to her management. But I don't know why you haven't sent her the influencer route. Like, come on. Come if this is not a Fashion Nova princess, I don't know. I don't know who else could be. There's so much she could be doing. I don't know why she doesn't have a makeup brand. I don't know why she doesn't have a bra brand. I don't know why she doesn't have a bikini line. Like, there is so much she should be doing. There's so much you could be doing with this money. You have your own TV show. You're about to have 1 million followers. There's so much you could be doing. Who's your management, mama? You can have a hair extension line. There's so much you could be doing. Hey, Plain but Danny, glad you're here. Hey, Ryan. Ryan said, hey, everyone. My meeting ran long, so I'll catch the first 45 minutes of the replay. Thanks for being here, sis. Hey, Tamika. Tamika said, I'm late, but had to come through and say what Nikki had to say about this. See what Nikki had to say about this mess. It was a little dry this episode, but we'll give them time. Yeah, I love calling them winter and fall because I'm sorry, River, I do forget your name. I do, but I could always remember winter. So I go right to fall with him. Midwife Crystal said, the way that Nikki confidently calls River Fall makes me wonder. When I can only remember his name when I come to the comments. I normally forget his name. So he's going to be Fall until I can get that name down. Oh, really? Ryan Round said breast augmentation is usually less invasive, which is also why it costs less than a reduction. Huh. Marianne said, no, we are not ready for Nicole to move here. She's on her way. It seems like her and Alejandro are the real thing. I thought that it was fake. I gotta be honest about that. But I don't know how you can fake being in quarantine with somebody for 4 months and still being together. You know what I mean? So maybe it's the real deal. She definitely, I think she does have a manager. I think she has a manager and an agent because who is negotiating them contracts with TLC? So I think she has that. But I'm like, girl, they are staring you in the wrong direction. You could be making bank. You're making bank now, but you could be making bank. Stay woke. Hey, Just John said, when I was in college, I was 5 feet tall, 120 pounds with double D breasts. It was very common when I went to the mall in the rich neighborhood for white women to ask me who my surgeon was. I used to say, God, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the real deal, family. I'm thinking it's the real deal. Why is she tagging Pedro on any of this? Oh, she is. And none of his pictures are of Chantel. What's going on? Now, either they're not together anymore or they're faking like they're not together because it is revealed on this season that Pedro slept with Karima, which I don't believe. I don't believe that. I feel like it's later going to come out that Nicole said that to just get back at Pedro, but I'm not sure. Okay, King. This couple, Pedro and Chantel, I'm telling you, they are such a light-skinned couple. They're such a light-skinned couple. Oh my God. But what do you guys think of the season thus far? I mean, this episode is dry boots. I think we're going to get a good season, but I honestly think we're only going to get a good season after the girls' trip. during the girls' trip and after the girls' trip. I think everything else is going to be the dad trying to get everybody to go camping together and stuff like that. And then Miss Karen trying to get into Fall's business. But Fall, I don't think he's going to be like his older siblings and get his mom together. So I don't know if that's going to be much drama, but I think the girls' trip is where it's at. O'Reilly said Alejandro will not let that TLC check go. Absolutely. How he gonna buy all his perfume? He need that TLC check. Just Jonathan said Royal came off very badly last season. He realized he needed to stay away and to keep his livelihood intact. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. That wasn't a good look for him. So I don't blame him. Marianne said the first episode was never really good, but I think they're going to give us a mess like they always do, and I'm here for it. Same. But I honestly think it's going to happen after the girls' trip. Tamika Carter said, I think the action will be with Pedro and Alejandro and the girls' trip. Yeah. Wait, did you? I forgot to talk about Alejandro running up on Pedro and like air kicking him in his chest. And those church shoes. Ciao. I think maybe because we haven't seen his dad in the trailer, and they either are saving that reveal for the season finale, or he just didn't show up. So we will all find out at the same time. We will all find out at the same time. So the first episode was Dry Boots. I think it's going to be a slow burner until the girls' trip. And then, the situation with Alejandro and Pedro, and then Pedro finding his daddy. But I think it's going to be later episodes. I'm giving this till about episode 5 before we really get to the meat and potatoes of this season. But I'm here for it. I'll continue to review it. I'm going to, this time next week will be, I'm about to say Love in Paradise, The Bachelorette, and then at 2, if the episode is interesting, I will do a live because, just to see if we have a lot to talk about. If we don't have a lot to talk about, I'm just going to do like a 15-minute recorded review, edited review. If not, we're going to get a live. If it's juicy, we'll get lives. If not, they'll just be recorded and probably be up Tuesday morning. But anyway, family, I thank you all for joining me. We had a little good time here talking about what we could, making this episode as interesting as we could. I will see you guys. What's tomorrow? Oh, Wednesday. I won't see you Wednesday. I'll see you guys Thursday for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and Married at First Sight. I might just do something. You know what? Keep a lookout here. I might just do something probably Wednesday afternoon. I might do a reality TV chat tomorrow afternoon. We'll see. We'll talk about it. Just keep a lookout here. Keep a lookout on my community page. Also, make sure you check my Instagram. That's where I post a lot of things that I will be doing. And also keep a lookout for my second channel. I haven't, the reason why I haven't debuted it yet to you guys is because I'm still actively working, getting up. I want you guys to at least have 3 videos to look through. And Mom was a slow editor. So give me a minute. Hopefully I have it to you guys up by this Friday, but that's going to be more of my lifestyle channel. So that's, you guys will travel with me. You guys will go to auditions with me. You guys will go on set with me. You guys will have more intimate conversations over there. That's where I'll do a lot of my cooking and my holiday stuff. So that, that should be fun, but I at least want to have 3 videos for you guys to binge while I'm getting up new content. Anyway, family, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you for something soon and very soon. Love ya. Marianne said, love you, Nikki. Love your movies. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, guys, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. Yes, me too, Tamika. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I really, really do. I just wanted to keep this channel more comedy based because that's what we cultivated here. That's the audience we've cultivated here, and that's what we're just going to stick to. And over there, NikkiStar Lifestyle. It should be fun. Love y'all. See ya Wednesday, possibly. Stay tuned. Bye. Bye.